If you look over here, guys, now, it look like this is where old star got. Look at this. This went down to the bone. Look at that. So it looked like this is where old start over here. Somehow wire was connected run over here, and they just melted down this relay over here. I mean, this is real. This is real danger, man. This one could have been real work. It could have caused a big fire, man. Which it did. You could see right here. So I think the problem over here was this relay over here. This so it looked like I don't, it's real hard to tell, because if you look over here, look, if you look right over here, all the wires seem to be fine. Black, neutral, and this one we have got melt. Somehow in a P1, P2, it's like really. See the way this board. I mean, this it should never happen. Really, this stuff. I'm pretty sure if it was a 50 amp breaker, this should have popped the breaker right away. It shouldn't hit a high amp. Why it popped the breaker? Maybe they use 20 amp breaker. I don't know what was the deal, because I was not on the pressing this side, yeah. But this is a real danger over here, guys. This is what happens with this type of stuff. So, well, got burned out real bad. You could see it, L1 over here, L1, L2 coming in. This is the main power coming into this board, okay? You see L1, L2, nothing happened to these two terminals over here. And this is where the power comes in, all right? And then you got the pump one over here. It looked like, and there's nothing wrong with that thing. And then you got the other power. And it looked like right over here, there was a problem right over here with this relay. It was real tight. They tied this wire. Maybe the wire had a crack or something. I mean, it burned it. Look. That's where the fire started, right there. This is where the fire started, right over here. Somehow, these two got messed up over here and over here. And it did burn that relay to the ground. I mean, it did melt the relay so bad that the whole thing just caught on fire. Look at that. I mean, you could see how bad this thing was. This is danger, guys. This to the homeowner. Listen, this is a good sample. If you don't play with this kind of stuff, call the professional. Right? You're not sure. Pay extra dollar and let the professional work with this type of stuff. Look, this is bad. I mean, somebody could have got hurt doing this stuff. Well, it looked like that relay went bad at some point. The meters relay over here. Somehow this relay caused all the problem. You see the other side, and that's where everything started. You can see over here. You see, this is where most of the heat went. In this area over here, coming up from this 110 circulator to this relay over here, and everything went down the hill after that. So and it's funny because look, the rest of the board is fine, but when you come over here, God, look at that, guys. Yeah, this terminal look like nothing happened there. This is circulator pump and the circulator pump right next to it. Let's go back to the schematic and do a little bit rundown again. Right there, guys, you can see it. Okay. It looked like in this area here, that's where the relay was, right over here, right at the top of here, all those 4 relay. Okay, and you can see over here power coming in, power 120, one for the pump. And this one over here. Okay. P1, P1, got the P1 over here, and circulator 1 and circulator 2. This is for your hot water, the pump for your hot water. Circulator 1 and circulator 2. So trying to figure out what went wrong in this one over here. It seems like a defective relay, because I'm checking all the wire and everything seems to be, it looked like it was wired right. At some point there was a contact ground. It was grounded in one of this area over here. The wire coming out around. It was coming around, going out to the pump. Somehow the wire was maybe broke or something. It did a contact and burned the whole relay down. So I'm gonna post it up, guys. Leave it up to you, and do your workout. See what went wrong in this system over here. What would cause? Obvious. If it would have been like a 50 amp breaker, it should have popped right away. It shouldn't went that far if something like that happened, Probably they're using 20 amp breaker. So I don't know what the deal was there, but